What's up, y'all? Amar here with a video. Today, I just want to sit here and talk about some professional wrestling. So let's get to talking. 2024 has been one hell of a year for professional wrestling, and we got a lot of stuff to talk about when it comes to 2024 professional wrestling. Let's start with January, where Cody Rhodes won the Royal Rumble back to back this year and last year, being the first wrestler to do it in about almost 30 years. There's only been four wrestlers in professional history that's won the Royal Rumble for two times in a row, or back to back, being Hulk Hogan, Bret Hart, Steve Austin, and now Cody Rhodes. That is one hell of an accomplishment if you're Cody Rhodes. And then let's go a few weeks later, where Cody is still the Royal Rumble winner, and we almost saw The Rock and Roman Reigns fight each other at WrestleMania instead of the run back of Roman Reigns versus Cody Rhodes that we all thought and wanted to get. So when Rock returned in around early January, before the Royal Rumble, he made a little quote that went against Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns heard about it, he laughed at it, and then in February, I think before Elimination Chamber, or after, it was either before or after Elimination Chamber, it just wasn't the week of, where Cody Rhodes and Roman Reigns were hitting a promo because we all assumed that it was definitely going to be Roman Reigns versus Cody Rhodes, and then The Rock came out, and then a bunch of stuff happened where we got a stare off between Roman and Rock, and then we thought Roman and Rock was going to happen at WrestleMania. After that, the whole fiasco between Roman Reigns and The Rock, we saw the WrestleMania conference after after Elimination Chamber, not after WrestleMania. Guys, WrestleMania was was after the WrestleMania conference, I promise. Anyways, we saw a promo hit between Roman and Rock where it was mainly talking about their family, and then Cody Rhodes came out saying, "This is bullshit," and bullshit everyone thought it was. Rock became the most hated WWE superstar in person for like a solid 2.5 weeks. It was really funny, actually, I'm not gonna lie to you. And then Cody came out and told Roman that he was getting his match at WrestleMania and he was winning the title that time. Roman thought it was very interesting and he laughed at it, thought it was funny, started talking about family. Apparently, when one person does it to another, it's okay, but when the other person does it, it's not okay. That's the moral of the story. And then we got a challenge from The Rock. Instead of Cody Rhodes challenged The Rock to a one-on-one match. Instead of that, The Rock challenged Cody Rhodes and Seth Rollins to a tag team match at WrestleMania, where it was going to be Roman Reigns and The Rock versus Cody Rhodes and Seth Rollins. And whoever won that match, they had some sort of opportunity that was going to be given to them. The Rock and Roman Reigns and Cody Rhodes night 2 would have the Bloodline rules, and then Seth and Cody, if they won, that match would be completely no bloodline. And I'm kind of very happy that Roman Reigns and The Rock won night 1, because we got bloodline rules and a whole lot of chaos. We saw the return of John Cena. We saw Solo Sikoa, Jimmy Uso, Jey Uso, The Rock, and Undertaker. We saw the Undertaker was there. It was really him. He chokeslammed The Rock, and then Cody hit him with the 3 crossroads and became WWE champion, finished the story. That was a very, very genuine moment of my life that I live for. And then we're switching over professional wrestling. 2 weeks later, AEW had Dynasty. And let me tell you, Dynasty was one hell of an event. I did not see all of it. I did not see all of Dynasty. I saw a few matches here and there and a few parts of a match. I saw Kyle O'Reilly and Roderick Strong. I saw a few parts of that. I saw a little bit of Hook and Chris Jericho. I saw Thunder Rosa and Toni Storm. I saw Willow Nightingale versus Julia Hart for the TBS title. And then I think I saw another match. Oh yeah, Pac and Okada for the Continental title. And then I saw Ospreay versus Danielson fully. It was like 11 o'clock at night. I knew I had school tomorrow, but oh my god, that match took the life out of me. And yes, I know this one noticeable pimple right here, but that's not what we're talking about. We're talking about professional wrestling. Get your head out of the gutter and your eyes off my pimple. Let's talk about professional wrestling again. Ospreay versus Danielson is by far the best match I've ever seen in my entire life. And you can hate the hell out of Tony Khan like I do. Well, I don't hate Tony Khan. It's just he doesn't really know how to take proper gimmicks. He got Meltzer drivered on Wednesday and then went to the football draft and continued moving his neck like his neck wasn't broken at all. Great job, Tony Khan. Yeah, that guy's a dumbass. But anyways, yeah, he owns a football team, but how do you own a wrestling business and not take care of your own gimmick? That's all I'm gonna say. But it's not talk shit about Tony Khan. It's talk about one hell of a match he created between Ospreay and Danielson. Ospreay and Danielson literally looked like a WWE 2K24 match if it had real life graphics. If Will Ospreay and Bryan Danielson, I was about to say, what was I about to say? If we saw Will Ospreay and Bryan Danielson in WWE, it would look like an actual simulation. It looked like that match had so much going on, but it was amazing. It was perfection. That is the best match I think I've seen all year. It might have been better than Roman versus Cody at WrestleMania. I'm not gonna lie. And Dynasty is not even their it's not even their WrestleMania. Like WWE has WrestleMania, AEW's WrestleMania is All In, and that match alone might be better than All In this year. That match was that good. It's gonna be very hard to top Ospreay and Danielson. That match has some crazy moments, some crazy spots. We had Bryan Danielson hit him with the knee. We had the clash between Bryan Danielson and Will Ospreay at the end of the match. That match was something else, man. 2024 has been probably the best year of professional wrestling in a really long time in my life. I've been watching professional wrestling for some years, and it's probably been the best. And this has probably been the best year yet. I'm glad I get to talk about this and be alive for this moment because professional wrestling is really cool again. Like I could sit here and have hour-long discussions about professional wrestling if someone wanted me to. Also in AEW Dynasty, we saw Swerve Strickland versus Samoa Joe. I found the match online, and that match was incredible. Wasn't as good as Ospreay versus Danielson. I mean, it's pretty hard. It's pretty damn hard to top that. But it was really good. I'm not gonna lie to you. Bryan Danielson and Will Ospreay was the best match on that card. Swerve Strickland and Samoa Joe might be second. I didn't see the ladder match, the tag team title ladder match. I do actually kind of want to see that. I'm not going to lie to you. But, because it's the Young Bucks versus FTR. Every time those two get into the ring, it's absolute gold. I heard, and Jack Perry made a return from what I know. But anyways, I was glad to see that people who were in WWE that weren't getting used correctly are being used correctly in AEW, like Samoa Joe. He had a world title reign. That's amazing to see. Samoa Joe should have had a world title reign in WWE, but for some reason, Vince McMahon did not see the potential and did not give him one. Whoever was in charge of NXT during the Black and Gold era is an actual genius, aka Triple H, which is why he's in charge of WWE and why Cody Rhodes is champion. Yeah. Because we all know Vince McMahon was not making Cody Rhodes champion at that. Because Vince McMahon ran WrestleMania 39 and Cody Rhodes lost. Yeah, we were a part of that. Anyways, let's get to NXT. NXT has been straight gold. Ilya Dragunov lost the NXT title to Trick Williams in breaking week 1. That match, I wish I saw it in full. I just heard the news and saw a bunch of images with Trick Williams, the NXT title. The NXT title actually looks really good on Trick Williams. Congratulations to Trick Williams for winning the NXT title. That match is probably absolutely incredible. We saw a familiar spot with Ospreay and Danielson during that with the trick shot and then Ilya's torpedo compared to Will Ospreay's hidden blade and Bryan Danielson's knee shot. Both shots were really good. I saw both. We saw Ilya give all of his respect to Trick Williams. The stipulation between that match was if Trick lost that match, he would leave NXT forever. If Dragunov lost, he would just lose the title. That was really it. But if Trick Williams, who's probably the most over superstar in NXT right now, if he left NXT would be completely different. At least Trick Williams would be moved up to the main brand for sure. Because if he got downgraded again, NXT would not be happy, and NXT would not be half as good as it is because Trick Williams apparently makes up half of NXT. I just realized I have this bump on my lip. I don't think anyone else noticed, and then I'm just noticing right now. But anyways, that's not the point. But like I was saying at the beginning, professional wrestling has been absolutely incredible, and I'm so glad I got to be alive for this moment. I can't wait to see what May 4th has for me at Backlash. We're getting Cody Rhodes versus AJ Styles for the WWE Championship. That match is going to be absolutely fucking crazy. And if it's not main eventing Backlash, I don't know what is. to be honest with you. Backlash is going to be one hell of a pay-per-view, and I'm glad that most of us are going to I don't know, why did I say most of us? I'm glad the professional wrestling fans are going to be wide awake for that, because it's in France. I don't know who's going to France. I'm not going to France. I don't got a damn passport. But Backlash is going to be insane. And then apparently after France, they're going to Toronto for Money in the Bank. So maybe we'll see something crazy happen there, like a return or a crazy moment between a Canadian superstar of some sort, like Sami Zayn winning the World Heavyweight title. Yeah, I'll just leave that out there. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed. This was just my rant for professional wrestling for a little bit. We're gonna do another one of these parts, hopefully once Backlash ends, and we'll talk about Backlash. This is just 2024 professional wrestling. It's been incredible.